Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm going to jump right in here because I want to talk about teenagers. When you have babies, you think every 2 hours, your nipples hurt, your bottom hurts, you're exhausted, you want to kill your husband, you're terrified of every decision. Am I going to break the baby, choke the baby, roll over on the baby, drown the baby, drop the baby, all of it. You think it can't get much harder. And physically, it probably can't. It is extremely taxing on your body to be pregnant, to give birth, to have a newborn, all of that. But I got to tell you, from what I'm reading and the stories I'm hearing and the parents I'm talking to, teenagers might be the most mentally and emotionally challenging people on the face of the earth. Tools accumulated during life are what make us successful. The lessons that we learn in our failures are what makes us successful. As parents, we don't want our children to fail. We want to intervene from the time they're young. You can't tie your shoe, mommy will tie it. You can't do your button, I'll do it. You can't do this, you can't do that. Cutting up your food, we're doing this, we're doing that. We're trying from the very beginning to make life as easy as possible for you. But the truth is, there is no growth and there is nothing to be learned in ease. When you do everything for your children and then they become teenagers and they rebel against you, it is so hurtful because you think, I just spent the last 16 years making your life as easy as possible. But there have been no failures along the way, no real challenges. At that point, your child hasn't fallen, so they don't know the reward of getting back up. Because we've been the training wheels along the way. Then they hit the teenage years and they rebel. I don't need you. Don't do it for me. I can do everything myself. I can do better than you. You don't know anything. I know everything. And I'm watching these moms go through it going, I don't understand. Where did I go wrong? And certainly I don't have all the answers, but I am dealing with a situation with friends, with family, dealing with teenagers who go, I don't understand. She thinks I'm the devil. She hates me. I do everything wrong. I can't do anything right. We all, first of all, as parents, we all suck and we're all awesome at the same time. Because parenting is the hardest thing you will ever do with your life. I don't care if you're a professional wrestler. I don't care if you gave birth to a hippopotamus out of your ass. The hardest thing you will ever do in your life is parent. Because it is literally watching your heart walk around this dangerous earth and doing the best you can every second of every day while failing constantly trying to protect it. So, remember Super Mario Brothers when we were young? That's life. You go through life, you jump up on the tunnel, up, wrong tunnel, you fall down. The next time you come to that tunnel, you're going to jump over it. You have to let the kids fall down the tunnel. We don't want to because we've fallen down the tunnel so many times. We know that there's nothing at the bottom of that tunnel but brick and pain. Why would we want our children to fall down? But the only way they can learn how good it feels to get back up is if we let them fall. And if we don't let them fall, they will resent us for it when they get older and go, you think you know everything. You've done everything. I haven't done it. It's my turn. Blah, blah. And you go, oh, okay. You think you know better than me? I was the hardest teenager. I was. My mother may say I wasn't the hardest, but I was up there. She couldn't rein me in if she tried. Everything that woman said I rebelled against. She said it's black. I said it's white. She said they're good for me. I said they're bad for me. She said that boy won't work out. I said I'll love him harder. She said those girls are trouble. I made them my best friends. Put your hair out of your face. I can't see your face. I wore hair curtains. What? I'm sorry, what? You can't see my face? Now you really can't see my face. No matter what she said. And guess what? She was right. 98% of the time my mom was right. When she said the boy wouldn't work out, he didn't. When she said the girls were nothing but trouble, they weren't. When she said, let the world see your face, she was right. But at the time, I had to make those mistakes myself. I had to feel the pain. I had to see the cause and effect. I'm making this decision and my consequence from this is X. That's the only way that we can learn. You got to fall down the tunnel to feel the pain so that you yourself can get back up. But when it is your child rebelling against you, when it is your child looking at you saying, I don't want your help, I don't need you, it goes against the natural alignment of parents and children. You actually do need me. That's why I'm here. You think you don't, but you do. They will eventually get to the point where they believe wholeheartedly they don't need us. For those of you going through that right now, for those of you who are moving into that stage of parenthood where your children are pulling away, rebelling, rejecting, first I say to you, the pain in your heart must be excruciating because you have spent the last however many years being the training wheels in their life. Letting go of anything that you have fought to hold on to is such a test to your own emotional well-being, but you have to let go. Because until they make the mistakes they are meant to make for their journey, until they learn the lessons they are meant to learn, they can't come back to you. You have to let them fall down the tunnel. They will get back up and they will come back to you because that is the natural progression. Think about how you felt about your parents. Maybe indifferent. Who knows? Maybe you were one of those teenagers that listened to everything your parents said and loved them wholeheartedly and unconditionally throughout the teenage years, and you are the exception, not the rule. I can't speak from experience because my children are young, but I do see even the maturity in Olivia and the difference at 7 than I had even just at 4 or 5, where she shuts the door now when she goes into the bathroom. She shuts the door when she's getting changed. Everything is, I can do it, Mom. I can do it. You can? Are you sure? It's hard to let go. It's harder to watch people you love make mistakes that you know you can prevent. But you have to let it happen. Because teenagers, like those of us in our 20s, those of us in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, we have to make our own mistakes so that we can value, appreciate, embrace, and understand our lesson. Our life is a journey. It is a Super Mario Brothers game with an awesome song. Do, 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 do. And we have got to find the mushrooms, fall down the tunnels, save ourselves, save the princesses, be saved, all of it. Some of you are out there right now with hearts breaking. All I can say is, I believe wholeheartedly that they will come back. And at some point they may even admit you were right. Mom, you were right. But let them fall. Don't take your eyes off them, but let them fall. We can't be the training wheels forever. I love you today. My hat's off to you, parents raising teenagers right now. My hat is off to you. I love you. Have a great day.